Hi friends, it's Paul here. Apologies for not making a video for a few days. I do try to make a video every day, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. I did make one a couple of days ago and wasn't very happy with it. I watched it and thought, no, didn't want to post that one. Sometimes you have a bit of a blank and can't really think of a topic or something to cover. And my whole idea is to try and give a little bit of value in these videos. So, if I haven't got really anything to share with you, then I guess there's not a lot of point to it. But anyway, today's video, I thought we'd sort of take stock a little and just have a bit of a think about where you are at the moment compared with where you were, say, 6 months or a year ago. Have you gotten closer to your goal, or are you any better off than you were, say, 6 months ago? Are you doing the things that you want to do, or has it just been a case of time passing very quickly and everything's still the same? Think about that for a little bit. In my situation, I'm moving steadily towards what I want to be doing as far as my online business situation. It's funny, I as an online marketer now, involved in a few different online businesses. What I've been seeing a little bit of lately is probably you call it a bit of confusion. People sort of jumping from one thing to another very, very quickly. In the online marketing world, there's new things, rev shares and so forth, popping up every day, and people just jumping on the next new thing and promoting that, and then a week later there's another one, they promote that. And to be quite honest, some of these people, I'm not quite sure kind of what they really stand for, whether or not they just seem to follow the next new thing along, or whether they have some sort of a solid plan that they're doing themselves. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it. It just seems like they're just trying to jump on the next new thing that comes along to make some commission or whatever, getting some referrals. Personally, I'm more along the lines of having just a few really solid businesses providing me with income, and not, and kind of, I guess, letting them ride and just building those ones up, rather than constantly looking for the next new thing. And sure, it's fine to do that if you build up one and then look for another one while you're still building that one, and perhaps solidifying your situation with I don't know, maybe say 3 or 4 solid income streams. And really, I think having too many more than that, other than the fact that it takes up time, it kind of spreads out a bit thin. What you're doing. If you've got 2 or 3 solid streams of income that are doing well, put your effort into building those up as much as you can, rather than getting sort of halfway and then looking for the next thing. That's what I suggest. It does appear to me that there are a number of people around that can't really be putting everything into a few things. They just seem to be jumping about, and it doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't feel right. I don't take too many risks. There are a few risks involved, obviously, in everything in life. But if you can sort of minimise them as much as possible, and take the worry and take the, I guess it's like having them running on autopilot is how I can sort of put it. Like, if you can get them running on autopilot, sure, you've still got to do some things to them each day. You've got to, you can still promote them if you want. But only promote stuff that's good, though. Don't promote rubbish. And, there's a couple of big promoters actually at the moment that are promoting something which I just doesn't look right to me. I'm not going to mention names or what the thing is, but something that it seems like it's too good to be true, and usually those things are. Not always, but most of the time they are. And yeah, I get people offering me different things almost daily to have a look at, and um, really, I'm happy with what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not in a hurry to join anything else new for a while. Um, just keep on constantly day after day doing what I'm doing with the things I'm in, and they're growing. No, slowly, but they're growing, and they will continue to grow. And I've got 100% faith in the fact that they will. I'm not worried at all. I have been in programs in the past that have either stopped paying or basically the owners have run away or something like that. But the ones I'm in now, I know I'm almost 100% that's not going to happen with those. So, but I guess I'm probably rambling on a bit with this today. But what I'm saying is that if you've got a plan, stick to that plan. Sure, you can go off track a little here and there, but basically, keep the end goal in mind. But don't keep jumping on the next new thing that comes along. Concentrate and really make the best of the things you're doing. Yeah. Um, I think that's about all I can say on that sort of thing today. Again, where were you 6 months ago? Where are you today in comparison to where you want to be? Have you moved any closer? Remember, it's all about taking action every day, however small, but doing something every day that's going to get you closer to that goal. Okay, and remember my tip of perhaps keeping a sort of a journal, but not like a to-do list, but at the end of the day, at the end of each day, write down what you actually got done during that day, what you've accomplished. Okay, I think it's much better than a to-do list. And then you can it makes you a little more accountable for your daily efforts and etc. Anyway, that'll do. I've gone on for a bit too long today, I think. Anyway, and hope you got something from that. Please reach out and contact me on Facebook if you'd like to know anything about what I'm doing, or if you want any tips on perhaps different things you can do to earn a bit of money online. Let me know. Okay, talk soon.